Most people think Black history began with slavery. Some say it started with ancient Egypt. But the truth is, Black history is human history, because the first humans on Earth were black. Before there were pyramids, palaces, or even cities, dark-skinned hominins roamed the Earth. They weren't just surviving, they were inventing, exploring, and shaping the foundations of civilization. This is the forgotten story of our earliest ancestors, the real pioneers of humanity. Let's start with one of the most revolutionary discoveries in history: fire. Long before any empire rose, it was black ancestors in Africa who became the first to control fire. In places like Kubifora in Kenya and Swartkrans Cave in South Africa, archaeologists found burned bones and ancient hearths dating back over 1.5 million years. These weren't accidents. These early people understood fire's power. For warmth, for safety, and for cooking. Cooking made food easier to digest and released more energy, which fueled brain growth. Fire was the original human technology, and it was mastered by black hands. But even before fire, they shaped stone tools. Over 3.3 million years ago, near Lake Turkana in Kenya, the first known tools were created, now called the Lemequian tools. This was even before Homo sapiens existed. These early humans sharpened rocks to butcher meat, carve wood, and manipulate their environment. This wasn't trial and error. It was design, precision, thought. They were the first engineers, building a legacy of innovation from stone. With fire and tools, these ancient people didn't just stay in one place. They explored. Homo erectus, a direct African ancestor, became the first human species to leave Africa almost 2 million years ago. Their remains have been found in Dmanisi, Georgia, and Atapuerca, Spain, far from their homeland. They crossed deserts, mountains, and seas, without maps, compasses, or roads. They were the original explorers of planet Earth. And they weren't just practical thinkers. They were artists too. In South Africa's Blombos Cave, archaeologists found etched stones, beads, and red ochre dating back 75,000 years. These early humans were creating art and symbols long before most of the world even existed. They wore jewelry, they painted, they imagined. They were the world's first storytellers, the first spiritual thinkers, the first to wonder, who are we? Then came the first astronomers and architects. In the Nubian desert of southern Egypt lies Nabta Playa, a massive megalithic calendar aligned with the stars. It predates Stonehenge by thousands of years. It tracked the summer solstice and predicted monsoons. These early builders understood the skies and built stone monuments to honor them. An achievement so advanced, it's still being studied today. And we haven't even mentioned agriculture. The first signs of farming come from sub-Saharan Africa, where people were cultivating yams, grains, and sorghum long before agriculture took root elsewhere. They domesticated animals, developed irrigation, and stored surplus, building the foundation for future cities. Even today, scientists confirm that all modern humans can trace their DNA back to a single population in Africa. Their genes live in us. Their fingerprints are in every language, every tool, every culture. They were the first to think, build, speak, and dream. And their descendants still walk the earth. So when we talk about Black history, we're not starting at the middle. We're not even starting at the beginning of civilization. We're talking about the beginning of humanity itself. The first fire, the first tools, the first explorers, the first artists, the first humans. Black history is not just the story of one race of people. It's the story of all of us. And it's time the world remembers. where we truly come from. Please hit that subscribe and like button and support a new channel just trying to bring the light of knowledge to a dark world.